Back up in this thing. What up, Randy Nichols? Randy Nichols TV. First in the building. Another day, another dollar, another hustle. We're about to get into it today. Y'all know how this go down, man. Y'all already know. Some days are better than others. Good morning, Rondell. How you doing this morning, Queen? How you feeling? This is one of them days. I woke up like 3 and I went to bed early and woke up like 3 something. Then I couldn't go back to sleep, so I've been up. But anyway, we about to get into it because I see my people's done pulled up early. So we gonna chop it up quick, and then we gonna get out of here. And boom. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's the Funnel Fame Live episode 92. NBA YoungBoy, his team, the SWAT team has raided his mom's home in Texas, and 3 men were arrested. I'm also going to touch on Tasha K pulling up on YouTube last night, and she was talking her talk, and it is what it is. I'm going to touch on that a little bit. Then I'm going to see some of y'all opinion, what y'all got to say. Either way, y'all see it's becoming a TV show. Also, a Texas security guard was beat to death in a video that's been spreading on TikTok, and he got beat to death in a gym by some dudes he was trying to kick out. Also, Slim Jimmy got arrested for domestic violence. Slim Jimmy from Ray Shummer. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The two young dudes that be, doing their little music or whatever. Ray Shummer. Long story short, Slim Jimmy got arrested for domestic violence for allegedly pulling his girl extensions out of hair. Also, the family of Miss Lauren Smith that we spoke about yesterday that's been trending in the news. The family attorney says that basically after Cardi B made a tweet about their daughter on Sunday, it added traction to the case. And Cardi B is getting clout for bringing light to that situation. So that's what I'm saying. Look, it's a lot of things going on, man. We're gonna get through it though. It seemed to me like I see a lot of marketing schemes going on. It's a lot of I guess promotion. I don't know. But we're gonna chop it up. So anyway, boom. The SWAT team raids NBA YoungBoy's mom house in Texas. 3 men were arrested. Guns were seized. Now, the Texas home is owned by NBA YoungBoy, where his mother lives. And it's a funny situation because her home became a target of an intense raid by SWAT, resulting in a 3-man arrest and seizure of multiple weapons. Neither NBA YoungBoy or his mother was arrested, but cops say the 3 men were arrested for aggravated robbery and aggravated assault. The arrest is related to a man that was shot multiple times in the body and the head. Police found AR-15 pistols and long guns. Now, we already know that NBA YoungBoy is home on house arrest in Utah. He's been on house arrest ever since he got locked up. He did a lot of things, running from the police. Him and his homeboys got arrested at a video shoot with a whole bunch of guns. He's been in and out of trouble a whole lot. But this situation right here, it looks very funny to me because he in Utah, his mother's in Texas, and the house gets raided. 3 other dudes around his mother. And I don't understand what they're doing around his mother with all them guns. Okay, they might have been protecting his mom. But either way, it seemed like to me, these individuals, somebody snitched on them. That's what it seemed like to me. Somebody had to tell something for them to just raid her house with SWAT. Now, although they did shoot somebody, allegedly, they found a lot of guns. Now, normally what I know is if they kick in your house and whatever guns they find or whatever drugs they find, that usually goes to the person whose name the house is in. That's usually how it works. But in this situation right here, I don't know exactly how it's going to play out. And we also don't know how many of them guns was legal, how many wasn't. Either way, this is a whole sketchy situation. Because three dudes got arrested with a lot of guns, and you know, NBA YoungBoy's mother, they not in no kind of trouble at all. And I mean, like I say, man, the warrant could have been for, you know, the situation they did with the shooting, but it's just funny they found a whole lot of guns and nobody else went, like they didn't even take his mother down for questioning, you know what I'm saying? They just let her be. So as we can see, this whole situation is kind of sketchy. That's why I don't really know. I'm not really going to speak too much on it in detail, but I do know this, that something ain't right with this situation. And it sounded to me like somebody had to tell on these dudes for the simple fact, how was it known that they were in the house with his mother? Because whenever SWAT team, you know, whenever SWAT come like that, that means they got a lot of information on who's inside and what is inside. So I'm pretty sure they already had an idea. There was a lot of guns in the house, and they had an AR-15. Actually, they had multiple AR-15s, and they had long guns. So they had them sticks, they had them choppers up in there. Them three dudes you see right there on the screen. You see, all of them got the same, you know, they might be his cousins, I don't know. But my point is this: why would you have these three individuals around your mother if they've been robbing and shooting up stuff? You know what I'm saying? Or if you didn't know, you should have known, because you should know what type of people you got around your mother. You know what I'm saying? Even if they was holding her down. Because remember, even though the SWAT came, the situation could have got ugly. It could have got into a little shootout or something like that. You know what I'm saying? His mother could have got hurt. But either way, we already know some kind of way that NBA YoungBoy is always going to stay in the news. And 9 times out of 10, when he's in the news, it's not going to be for nothing that's too good. Majority of the time, he always in the news for something bad. That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he the type of dude I don't want to hang around, because you already know something going to happen. Some kind of way, something is going to happen. And just some people got that black cloud over them like that. That's just how it go. But anyway, like I said, this was trending yesterday because, you know, the SWAT team, they raided his mother home. And, you know, these three individuals, they got jacked up, and all of them are facing charges. They're facing charges for robbery and aggravated robbery and for shooting a man multiple times. So they're very violent, according to this report, allegedly. And these are the individuals that was in his mom's home. So we don't know who called on them, who told on them, but somebody had to tell the police that they was in the house. That's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? That's right, John Shaft, NBA YoungBoy. What up, y'all? How you doing, Miss Jones? I see you. Alan, what's up? Next story we're going to get into real quick, or I say the next topic is Tasha K. I'm pretty sure some of y'all watched it last night. Some of y'all did. Maybe some of y'all didn't. I missed it, but I touched up on it. You know what I'm saying? I caught some of it. My point is this. You know, I'm gonna read from this report right here, and it speaks on how Tasha K took to YouTube last night and expressed the ways in which she felt the machine tipped the scales to protect prostitution, drug use, and basically hoish behavior. So basically, she was campaigning, in her defense, she was campaigning against the machine. You know what I'm saying? She was speaking out against prostitution and drug use. Tasha called out what she thinks is corporate interest behind the ruling and the values they promote. The last 4 years fighting this conspiracy case have been extremely challenging. That's what she said. She said, we called the bluff against a machine that wanted to bully me. And basically she said they was trying to come at her for her personal beliefs. And she basically said that she's going to fight no matter what the cost or what the length, how far she got to go to fight this case or whatever, or what she stand for. And she's saying even she'll fight all the way up to the Supreme Court. Now, that's all I'm going to say on this situation. I know that Cardi B is not an angel. I know Cardi B might be a slime bucket. She might have did some foul things. I know nobody's perfect. But the whole point is why I'm not trying to hear none of this. I'm not feeding off none of this she got to say, because I witnessed her with my own eyes slandering this woman for months. But the thing people keep forgetting is you said the girl had herpes. It's simple. You said she had herpes. You said she had various STDs. And when it came to court, you couldn't prove it. That's it. We don't want to hear about all this extra stuff. You fighting for this and that. No, you said that woman had herpes. Once you said she had herpes, you got a big buzz. A lot of people pulled up. They wanted to see what was going on, what was for real, because at the time, Cardi B was in the peak of her career. And of course, the industry is going to come at you because we had a conversation about this. She's worth a lot of money. So when you slander her name on something that's not true, you're messing up her money. You're messing up the money of the labels. You're messing up business because you're sitting back playing with people's name for your own endeavors. So my whole point is this. All Tasha K had to do is keep it real. And she also said she took the videos down, but she said she did it because she felt it was the right thing to do, whatever. I already know she gonna speak her piece. She want to keep her fans. She gonna still have to get her money up. She gonna still have to create some type of cult following. You know what I'm saying? She gonna still have to keep something going. She gotta have that money coming in. So I ain't really interested in all the shenanigans, but I'm sticking to the facts. Is if you never would have said the girl had herpes and kept riding with it, you wouldn't be in this situation. Period. You could have said her box stink. You could have said, yeah, you could have said certain things, but when you said that woman had a disease that a person carries for life, which is herpes, what you think? And then you went on a campaign. You didn't just say it one video. You went campaigning because you see how them numbers was adding up in that room. You see how them donations was coming in. You seen them super chats lighting up, so you kept it going. You got to be real. Hey, if you did what you did, I'd be like, yo, so I apologize. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have never said that part. But I meant everything else I said, whatever. I still stand for, you know what I stand for, but I should have never went that far. That's all you had to say. But you ain't going to say that because you don't want that money to stick. Because you already know you got to pay that money. All I'm saying is this. People keep forgetting the fact that she said that girl had herpes. Bottom line, whether you like Cardi or not, you sat there and said she had it. She proved she didn't have it. And that's the end of the discussion. Now, the extra stuff that she threw in there with the suicide and all that, whatever she threw, all that was extra. I ain't going to cap on that. Whatever she put in there was extra, but maybe she did feel like committing suicide. Because everybody is not mentally strong to deal with criticism. We see that every day. People get offended for the littlest shit. They get offended. They get in their feelings over this, over that. So we know everybody is not what? Mentally strong. We know this. It's just that people deal with it different ways. Some people get in their feelings and they start crying. Some people get in their feelings and they get angry. They lash out. So my point is we can't judge how somebody going to deal with something. We keep having these conversations. If you slap somebody, don't be mad when they stab you. If you spit on somebody, don't be mad when they shoot you. The point is don't violate people and you won't get violated. It's simple. People always want to forget the above question, the above topic. If you never would have said she had herpes, you wouldn't be getting sued for $3.8 million. It's that simple. But you went on with it. You kept riding and campaigning. You ain't know when to hop off the gravy train. So now you got to pay. But if you were smart, you would have been putting that money up from them videos. And every time you was, you know what I'm saying, you was getting them super chats, you would have put a nice little bag up because you would already knew it was repercussions. So I don't want to hear none of that. Now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You trying to make it like it's the machine trying to tear you down because you speak out against prostitution and you for the black community or whatever. I get it. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but you got to understand you should know better. I'm pretty sure this spanking going to teach you something, that business is business. And you got to remember, like I said the other day, the person Cardi is today is not the woman she is when she first came out. When she first came out, we seen her get her clout up. Because when this whole thing was taking place, for those that wasn't paying attention, because I was watching Tasha K back then, this was around the time of that Bodak Yellow situation when she had that Bodak Yellow on the radio in rotation in between her going into her next song. But this is when Cardi was first popping. She was first doing her thing. And you knew she had a buzz, and you started coming at her neck. And then you went. I saw the video when you was talking to her old friend, one of her so-called friends, and her friend said she needed Vagisil and all that stuff like that. But you went on after that. It was so many chapters to it. I didn't even keep up with it. That's how hard she was going at her. Then it went into the she trying to get the Bloods to get at me. It went into that. Judge threw that out. Get that out of here. You went too far, man. That's it. But I be peeping everything. See, Cardi B, Tasha K. See, did you jack her name? Was you already hating on her from the beginning? I don't know, because her name Cardi B and your name just happened to be Tasha K. See, so that's my whole point, man. You got your buzz, you got your name. All right, now you got to take what come with it. That's my opinion. Because if you never would have said she had herpes, you wouldn't be getting sued for 3.8. It's that simple. So I don't want to hear about none of that. Stop speaking on people, making up stuff, lying, freestyling, and then running with it. And then you won't be in these situations. Because some people might. Now, what if Cardi did put a bag on your head and just got you clipped? Because you're talking reckless. See, that's what I'm trying to tell people. You got to take what come with it. You can't pick and choose your battles when you're trying to start a war. Or when you're starting drama, don't be mad when people ride on you how they want to ride on you. That's all I'm saying. This is a lesson for everybody. This is my opinion. You're going to see thousands of opinions today, a week. This is my opinion. If you don't violate people, you won't have to sit back and explain yourself, and you won't have to sit back and complain and make excuses on why you did what you did. You should think before you speak. But no, you knew what you was doing, because, like I said, when you seen that super chat lighting up, and you got that YouTube check, and you seen them numbers jumping, you said, I got something right here. I'm about to run with this. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. That's how I look at it. We all trying to come up, everybody trying to make it. But I know, say even though Tasha K do make money off her wine, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure her wine sales went up. She got more subscribers. And I know for a fact her subscribers jumped during that time, because I seen it myself. When I first was watching her, she was like 100,000. And I was like, damn. No matter of fact, I think she was like 90,000. Then she collabed with Lovely T. Then they fell out. But when she started talking about, I'm going to tell you, when she started talking about Cardi, R. Kelly, and I think Wendy Williams, that's when she started really blowing up. But she really was blowing up over R. Kelly and Cardi B. I seen it myself. So my point is, the fact of the matter, you said this woman had herpes. You was trying to damage her career, because that could have damaged her career, because that basically looked like she's a nasty disease walking around, hip-hop singing chick. You know what I'm saying? And you was trying to mess up that bag. And the record, and basically the record label, they made you pay. They spanked you up. And now, guess what? Cardi B is using this whole court case for promotion, because she's been buzzing all week. What she do since the trial? She donated money to the people in the Bronx, paid for the funeral. She just got praised last night from the Connecticut, woman that passed away. Her family just gave Cardi B praise, saying they thank Cardi B for speaking about their daughter's death on her platform. So she's getting praise for that as well. Now, another thing Cardi is also buzzing about, she about to do a rap with Kanye West. So she took this whole negative situation and flipped it to a positive and cashed out a bag. Now, that's hustling. You can take it how you want to take it. It is what it is. She took a negative and turned it into a positive. So my point is, that's how the tables work. When you was eating off Cardi, she was in shame, had to keep her head down. She had to tolerate what you was dishing out, because you got 100-some thousand, 250,000 people tuning in. She had to eat that. And when it was all said and done, you probably had millions worth of views of bashing that girl. And you had to, you was doing your thing. You was feeling yourself. Let's keep it real. You was buzzing. You was getting to the bag. You was eating. But now the tables have turned, and now you got to eat it. You got to deal with it. But my point is this: don't try to make it like you so pro-black right now. That's all I'm saying. It sounds good because I understand you got to keep that following, and you got to still get that money up. But you're going to say everything in the world instead of just admitting I did go too far. I went a little too far. You know what I'm saying? I did go a little too far. You know, my bad. So you can't even say that. But it is what it is. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But my point is this: you're always going to see it's the people that think they're too good to humble themselves. They always going to make it harder. They always going to do everything else but just say, my bad. I apologize. How hard is that? It's a lot of people like that. They will keep going on and on. They'll make excuses. They'll pull shenanigans. They'll do whatever, but they won't just say, my bad. I messed up. Pardon me. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have did that. You right. See, some people ain't going to do that. People got their own issues, man. That's how I see it. It's a lot of people like that. They will go through whatever just to say, my bad. I apologize. That's a sickness alone. We don't want to hear all that. Because my point is, I understand you got to get your money and you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to show you how a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they sit on a pedestal when they eating, when they doing their thing, because they got their little following. And then when they get embarrassed in front of their following, then they want to start freestyling. No, you got to eat that. You eat it, you get up, and you get back on your hustle. You get back on your grind. If you did it once, you could do it again. That's it. You got to just do it off talent. You got to do it off, you know what I'm saying, other situations. That's it. Keep everybody learn. Nobody perfect. I'm not bashing Tasha K, but at the same time, I know BS when I hear BS. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning, I'm not saying Cardi no better, but obviously Cardi took them shots. She took a whole lot of shots, and now she's shooting back. That's how it works. That's life. You know what I'm saying? This is the woman right here that always bragged about her African husband, how he's so fabulous, and how, you know, this is her right here. We don't want to hear about no crying. We're going to leave that at that. Next topic, you know what I'm saying? A Texas security guard was beat to death in a new video that's spreading on TikTok. Some say that the men beating him was operating out of self-defense. Now, this particular security guard, he worked at the Fitness Connection down in Texas, and he ended up dead. When police say he was attacked during his job, now they said the video shows him attempting to throw 3 men out. But while they was walking out peacefully, they say the man Patrick put his hands on one of them and pushed him out the door. And in return, them 3 individuals, they beat the brakes off that man, and they beat him bloody, and they beat him dead at the gym. Which is another example of what? You can't be putting your hands on people. You can't be talking to people any kind of way. Like I be saying, everybody ain't playing. Everybody is not playing. Y'all want to get that through your head, some of y'all. Everybody not going to play with you. Hurry up and dial 187. What up, bro? What up, Diz, Mr. X? Everybody ain't playing, man. So that's my point. A lot of people, they want to do things. They want to say things. This security guard, he might have just put his hand on him just a little bit. Say, come on, buddy, let's go. That alone got him beat bloody, and now he is not here no more. They put that boy in the ground, in the gym. Beat the brakes off that boy. And I just told y'all the story in Texas about how the 3 individuals beat the brakes off their stepfather and kill him. So we see people killing people with their bare hands out here. People taking out that aggression on you. They was already holding it in all week for about 2 months now. Yeah, they were holding it in, and you just gonna be the punching bag right now because you want to be Mr. Big Shot. That's why I tell you to leave people alone. I ain't gonna keep telling you, man. Don't be talking crazy to people thinking because you in your own little bubble, you gonna have it your way. Because we see this security guard, he was in his own little bubble, and obviously they had to bust his bubble like they had to bust his head. And I'm gonna try to find a video. If I find a video, I will put it in the description box. You know what I'm saying? Because this happened at the gym. This ain't happened on no block. This ain't happened in the hood. This happened at a local gym. And the local gym is called a Fitness Connection down in Texas. So it's just showing you what anybody could get it. You know what I'm saying? When you violate the wrong person, because we got to remember, America, the way it's set up, every people feel like they can violate whoever they want to violate. That's the American way. We got so much freedom. People feel like they could be so free and do whatever they want to the point they could just violate anybody, say anything. And that's what be going on. That's why a lot of people become statistics. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? That's why you always hear when a person get done dirty, they always was lacking. They was doing something, not paying attention, talking too much, doing too much. Then they get caught lacking. Then they want to start crying. Or sometimes they not here no more. So that's the trend that's going on. People got to pay attention. But other than that, that's what happened in Texas. He got beat to death. Bloody, beat to death. He is no longer here. His mother is not going to be seeing him no more. All because he put his hands on the gentlemen that were already leaving, and they were leaving out peacefully on top of that. He wanted to be extra. See that? Which also leads to this next story. A 25-year-old man was found fatally shot in his car after getting into a car crash and a dispute with another driver in the Bronx. And this is a road rage incident of an accident. And after the accident, the dude shot the dude that hit him. Police say the victim, Jawan Joseph, crashed his gray Acura sedan with Georgia license plates into another vehicle on the Bronx River Parkway near 177th Street in the West Farm section around 9:10 p.m. Detectives believe he was shot by a person in the other vehicle who then fled the scene. See that? Joseph was shot in the left side of the torso and managed to drive a short distance off the 177th Street exit before coming to a stop on the median. He was pronounced dead at St. Barnabas Hospital. His father, Kenny Joseph, told Eyewitness News his son was a good kid who had no problems with anyone. That's my first child, he said. No parent is supposed to have to bury their child. I'm tired of hearing that too. I'm tired of hearing that same slogan. I'm tired of hearing everybody was a good kid and nobody should have to bury their first child. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. That's how far gone America is, man. We got death cliches now. My point is this. A car accident, being that he was reckless and hit somebody by mistake, the person he hit said, I'm not pulling over, just gave him some shots and kept it moving. Now that's wicked. That's wicked. Now, we don't know. Old boy could have been talking junk. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what happened. It's all alleged information. But one thing we do know is that Joseph hit somebody and he not here no more. And they shot that boy on a highway to the point he drove over. He was laid. He was found dead on the median, slumped. Maybe he wasn't paying attention. Maybe who he hit was already in a hot car. You know, we don't know the situation. I'm pretty sure they was already in a hot car and they wasn't trying to stop. But just look at how wicked it is when the boy hit him but in an accident and they took his life. And now his dad saying he was a good boy. Well, maybe he should have learned how to drive better. And he wouldn't be hitting nobody on the interstate. You know what I'm saying? It might sound foul, but it's the truth. Because if he ain't hit them, he would still be here. So that's just showing you, man. If you hit somebody by mistake, man, you might want to keep it moving too. So you might want to pull up somewhere in public, man. Because on that highway at nighttime, boy, ain't no telling what's going on. You might not make it. And the next topic I'm gonna speak on is the boy Slim Jimmy from Ray Sherman. and he got jacked up yesterday. He got arrested for a domestic violence situation. He got arrested for domestic violence and battery. He allegedly pulled the hair extension out of his baby mama's head. He pulled them clean out her scalp. And he was trying to stop her from picking up the baby from the playpen after getting into a dispute with this particular woman over a situation that happened on Twitter. The girl, his baby mother, accused him of trying to get with a chick on Twitter that he was following. And Slim Jimmy said he wanted to go to the gym and work out. And his baby mother kept trying to say, "You going to meet that chick at a bar." So once that argument took place, we see it led to violence. And he wound up pulling her hair, pulling her stitches out. And they also said he threw the phone off the balcony, because I think it was on the 20th floor in a particular building in Miami. Long story short, he threw the phone out the window. Maybe he had incriminating evidence in it. You know what I'm saying? But either way, his baby mom was on his ass. But where he violated is that when she went to go pick up the baby, he tried to pull her by her hair, and he pulled her by her hair so hard he pulled her extensions out. But they did say she was able to tape what happened, and she sent it to her homegirl before he broke the phone, allegedly. So this whole situation is messy. When I look at this, I always be thinking, I'm like, how could you have millions of dollars and be sitting there arguing with a chick? I don't be getting these dudes. I don't get it, me personally. If I got my money right, I'm not doing no arguing, period. You know what I'm saying? I'm not arguing with nobody. Either I'm out the door or you out the door, one of the two, but we not arguing. We not doing that. That's how I'm gonna be at my money right. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be sitting there in no domestic disputes. Think about it. That don't even make sense. I'm not playing them games. Me personally, I'm not playing them games. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I'm holding you down, you straight. I'm going to the gym. That's it. And if you feel like I'm gonna do something else, that's on you. And if I was rich and I was going to the bar to meet a chick, I'm saying I'm about to go to the bar. I'm about to have a conversation. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'll be back, whatever. My money right. I ain't got to deal with all that. At the same time, whoever I'm with, they're gonna be straight. But I'm not gonna be on no sneaking around. I'm not gonna be playing them games. I'm not gonna be caught up in no domestic violence, and I got my money right. You know what I'm saying? That's the case. You could take some bread and you can keep it pushing. I'm not about to argue with you. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna go out the door and I'm just go. Now you done gave me a reason to go out and go chill, because I ain't about to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? But my point is this: I'm not talking about that situation. I'm just talking about in many situations. If your money right, what is you doing sitting there fighting and arguing in the crib for? You know what I'm saying? That's for regular people to do. Struggle couples. That's what I call them. You know what I'm saying? People that's together, they trying to get it together. They trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? They love each other, but they just can't seem to stop fighting and arguing. And 9 times out of 10, that always going to turn into a DV situation. Always. Because y'all don't want to agree to disagree that way. We love each other, but we can't be together. You know what I'm saying? We can't live together. Y'all want to do that. Y'all want to stay together and keep beating on each other. You know what I'm saying? Keep having the police call to the crib. Kids crying. Y'all want to keep doing that and saying, yo, I'm going to just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And we still work it out. We'll separate for a while, and we build respect level back. We'll come back together when it's time, if it's meant. If not, we'll just separate ourselves. But all that trying to play house, and one day you swinging on me, I got a duck, and then another day I'm worried about you and what you got going on with your phone and all this. I ain't with all that, man. Who want to live like that? I'm just keeping it real. Who want to live like that? But you call that love? Or we've been together 10 years. We've been together 5 years. Every time you turn around, y'all playing Mr. and Mrs. Smith in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always beefing, arguing in public. Can't even go out arguing in public. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? You in public arguing. You got money, you're still arguing. You can't get along or nothing. The simplest thing irritates you from the next person, but you still want to live together. I don't play them games no more. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. I don't play them games. If you do, I feel sorry for you. I hope you get it right, because that's a miserable life. all that arguing back and forth, or at least y'all have an argument every like 4 days out the week. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, when you're in a relationship, they say it is healthy to argue at least once every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? A good argument once every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Not no domestic violence. I'm talking about just a respectable argument, meaning, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about. An argument. An argument is cool every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that restores everything back in order. Sometimes things do go a little haywire, but sometimes want a good argument to bring everything back together. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about them real arguments, that hate argument. Y'all hate each other guts. And every little thing she say get on your nerves. And everything he say get on your nerves. Y'all can't even sit in a room together. Y'all don't watch TV together. Y'all don't do nothing together. But just take care of the kids together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't go out together, have no fun. Those be no miserable relationships. And they always end up in DV cases. I know a lot of them. DV dudes he worried about the girl cheating on him. He always worried about what she doing. He always worried about man, I know dudes so insecure they ain't want their chick to work because he's scared when she go to work, she gonna be chilling with a dude. Man, that stuff is sick. He worried about who she on the phone with, who in the inbox, who she talking to, why she going over her family house, man. That's how you want to live, bro. And you talking about you love her, you don't even trust her. You know what I'm saying? You's a miserable nigga. I can't live like that. Now you feel like if she did something, now you want to go upside her head. You feel me? That's some type of dudes. You feel like you got any inclination that you feel like she was doing something, now you want to jack her up. Now you got the girl, she don't even want to get pretty. She just want to look regular because she's scared if she go out, she look too good, you gonna think she cheating on you. So now you trying to lower her self-esteem. That's how some dudes be living. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? And them chicks be on lockdown. But then you got some dudes be on lockdown too. You know what I'm saying? They chick be bossing up on them. Making sure you don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your place, boy. That's how I go. But anyway, those are situations where people ain't always happy, man. So when you got all that money, that's all I'm saying. When you got money, you are not supposed to be arguing in no domestic situation. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? I'm out the door. You know what I'm saying? You can stay in this apartment, argue by yourself, and I'm about to move in a house over here, and I'm gonna be in the backyard chilling. You can stay in this apartment. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna work that whole thing. You'll never hear me in no domestic violence case, and never have, never will. I don't do all that. I'm only gonna argue a couple times. Like I told you, I'm gonna argue probably maybe twice a year. That's it. That's out of 365 days. I'm gonna probably argue like twice. That's it. I ain't about to be arguing every week, arguing every other day. I ain't doing all that. And then it depends on what type of argument it is. If it's a disrespectful argument, I ain't tolerating that. That's only gonna be one time. That's my whole point. That's how I rock. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to be disrespected in no argument. No, that's how you feel, and that's how you feel, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't about to, you ain't gonna call me all type of disrespectful names and all this and that. It's a wrap for you after that. Especially if a chick say she hates you. If a chick tell you she hates you, you best be packing your bags. She ain't taking that back, and then she meant what she said. You feel me? That's how I look at it. Some of you dudes, a chick will tell you she hates you, you still sit there like a fool. You know I gotta keep it real. That's me. For no fame. I gotta talk my talk. If a chick tell you she hates you and you still stay around, you is a fool. You know what I'm saying? Because she meant what she said. And that means you done pissed off to the highest level of pissivity, and she ain't even gonna never forget what you did. Then you wonder why you get done dirty. Hey man, to each his own. Don't listen to me. Please don't listen to me. That's just how I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I learned. What else? What we got going on, man? Let me salute the chat, man. Y'all up in here early this morning. What up, Queen of Detroit? Miss Deja. Y'all got me lit this morning. I might be doing too much. I'm talking too much. I'm talking about the wrong things. Because I gotta watch what I say about certain stuff, especially when it comes to them relationships and all of that. But the whole point is, I would never do what Slim Jimmy did if I had a lot of money. I wouldn't do it, period. You know what I'm saying? But this man, he jacked up by her hair so bad, he pulled her extensions out of her hair. You know what I'm saying? And now he facing charges. You know what I'm saying? He done messed himself up. Now he done costed himself some money. He played himself. It's like, I told you, it's like when you're a rapper, you're just a miserable individual now. Being a rapper, you're just miserable. I don't get it, man. I do not get it. It's like they don't know how to have fun. They don't know how to enjoy their wealth when they're not working. I don't get it, man. What's good? But y'all know what time it is, man. Hold on, what else? Where else we at with it? Make sure I ain't forgetting nothing else, because it ain't really too much going on. Y'all already see that whole Cardi B, Tasha K situation is getting milked. That's gonna be milked all week. Let's be real. And look, this how I knew it was a sham this week, right? Peep this out. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the females is in here, right? All of a sudden, this story popped out. It said Megan Thee Stallion unfollows Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat. I'm like, man, that ain't even no news. That's stupidity. She just did that just to get a review. She did that just to do it. Because she peeped Cardi B getting all this buzz. See, I'm showing you how the game works. How you trying to go viral because they said that Megan Thee Stallion unfollowed Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat? Who cares? Who cares? And it didn't say Nicki Minaj unfollowed her, because the story, when I read it, it said Nicki felt a certain way about Megan Thee Stallion for doing a song with Cardi B. So it's supposed to say Nicki unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion, but Megan Thee Stallion unfollowed both of them just to get a buzz and keep her name in the algorithm. And you also got to remember this. Now, that's one thing I will give Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? When she spoke about the part about how a lot of young women are being promiscuous and prostitutes, she basically was talking about that Megan Thee Stallion energy. You know what I'm saying? That city girl energy. She was talking about that. So she was right about that part. But it's mighty funny, the whole trial going on, Cardi B name out there, Tasha K, everybody name buzzing. Megan had to throw her name out there, talking about she unfollowed Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat. Who cares? I just brought it up to the females that's in here, but I want to show you how they be clout chasing and how they be using little marketing schemes and techniques to keep their name in the algorithm. You feel me? Keep their name popping. They do little funny stuff. They'll just do something petty. So what? She can unfollow them today, and then next week when nobody thinking about it, start following them again. But she did it just to get a buzz for the week. You see, that's the stuff they do. That's how low they go. The hottie sauce wasn't good enough. And I know none of y'all ain't gonna buy that hottie sauce. I'm just clowning right now. But she had the hottie sauce buzzing, you know what I'm saying? But that wasn't good enough. She had to put her name back out there. I'm pretty sure Nicki don't care if she don't follow her, you know what I'm saying? But my whole point is, it's like this whole week, it's been about the females, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's been all week, man. It's like the women been winning this week. That's what it is. I don't got nothing to say about that, but that's what's been going on. But this girl, she tried to make news for unfollowing two people we don't really even care about. And we don't even care about her unfollowing them. Who cares? That's your business. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the beginning for the people that just pulled up. The SWAT team, they kicked in the door NBA YoungBoy mom's crib. 3 men arrested. And we trying to figure out, we ain't really trying to figure out, because I know something shady had to happen, allegedly. How did they know they was in that crib with all them guns? And we know NBA YoungBoy is locked up in Utah. He's on house arrest in Utah, federal house arrest, to be clear, in Utah. And all of a sudden, they kick in his mother's crib and these dudes go to jail. So my one question is, what are these 3 individuals doing around his mother with all them guns? And for 2, how did they know? My whole point is, man, I hope NBA YoungBoy ain't call the police on his own mother house. I hope he ain't do that, man. Because if he did, he's a foul dude. He might have just been on the phone talking to them. Next thing you know, boom. Or maybe he wanted them out the house and he was scared how to get them up out of there. You know what I'm saying? call the boys on him. Who knows? He could have said, "Mama, call the people." We don't know. I'm saying this allegedly. I don't know. All I'm saying is NBA YoungBoy is not in no trouble. The house is in his name. And it was his mother's crib. And she was there. But these three individuals, they got caught with an AR-15. A couple of them, they got caught with the chopper. They got caught with pistols and long guns. That's what it said, long guns. So they had a lot of heat in that crib. And they were wanted for, aggravated robbery and aggravated assault. And they also was wanted for an individual they shot multiple times. And they shot this dude in his body and his head, but he lived. So whoever the dude they shot, I guess they tried to take him out, but it didn't work. And maybe he is the dude that told on him, but it's just mighty funny how they kicked in that door. Then all three of them got jacked up. They looked like they could be his family. That's what it looked like to me. You know what I'm saying? It could be their family, and they just don't want it to look bad on his family. I don't know. But I will say this. It's just mighty funny. He on house arrest, and his doors are still getting kicked in. And these individuals, all of these guns was around his mother. That's deep. So maybe they was her security. I don't know. But either way, NBA YoungBoy, his mother, they're not in no trouble. So that's that on that. Crazy. Also, I spoke about, what y'all just heard me talking about, was the whole Tasha K situation. I want to know what y'all think about it. You know what I'm saying? When this video over, y'all leave a comment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what the people think about this situation, man. Because basically, Tasha K is copping a plea, and she making it like, the machine is against her, the industry, the elites. I guess she's trying to say the Illuminati, they're against her. And she's saying, that's what tipped the scales. And she basically saying she didn't have a fair chance due to those situations that, she had too much power against her. And she felt like, they was coming at her neck because she stands against prostitution and drug use. And she also feel like, due to corporate money, corporate advertising, and, people that profit off of the life of sexual behavior, she felt like all that played a part in her getting in this trouble. Now, I will say this, that part definitely had something to do with the money she had to pay out. Them extra damages was for you playing with our money. Because if Cardi B couldn't have been able to sell another record or sold out another concert because of your lie, you would have messed a lot of our money up. So now we're going to make you pay for that. Now, that part is what they charge the extra for. But in my opinion, the reason why you got spanked, Tasha K, is because you said that woman had herpes. And you kept saying she had STIs or she had STDs. That's the part that really got you done dirty. To be totally honest with you. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If you wouldn't have went hard with that herpes situation, you might have not got spanked like that. But they threw the drug use on top of it. And then she threw that she was suicidal. So, she had to make it look like she was about to take her own life because all this stuff you kept saying about it because you wouldn't let it go. So, hey, man, Cardi B won that bag. Tasha K, you got to get the hustler now. I'm going to be real. If you're a hustler, you'll get it back. You got to get the selling the wine bottles. You got to get the getting them super chats back and doing whatever else you got to do, but you'll get it back. But right now, you 3.8 in the hole. And I'm pretty sure you're going to fight it. It's going to still cost you money fighting it. You're still going to be having to pay taxes on your revenue. You got to fight against you. You might as well just pay that bread and start over and get your grind back on and keep it moving. Because right now, you're going to pay them labels. You're going to pay them labels. They're going to make sure you pay. I guarantee you that. That's why they're not stupid. They're not going to shut down her channel. You know what I'm saying? I was joking around, but they're not going to shut down her channel because they're going to own her ass for a little while. They're going to let her get that money up. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's going to work. And guess what? This gave Cardi B free promotion. That those couple of millions going to be free money for Cardi B. And her lawyer going to eat. And either way, it worked out in Cardi B favor. Because remember this too, sometimes. Y'all got to remember this. Sometimes people will wait to sue you. They ain't going to sue you off the rip. They're going to wait till that bag get real big. Then they're going to come for you. It's the same thing when you steal somebody's brand. Same thing. So you steal somebody's song. They already know they can sue you off the rip, but they're going to wait till that song go triple platinum. Then they're going to sue you because they don't want to sue you when you just sold, 20,000 records. They ain't going to sue you then. They already know they got a lawsuit. They're going to wait. They're going to wait till you sell 3 million platinum albums. Then they're going to come for you. So that's what I'm seeing with this case right here. Like Cardi probably been knew she had a lawsuit. They sat back and said, we're going to let her we're going to let her do her thing. Let her generate her revenue. When she got when she got to a certain level, we coming for the bag. That's it. So basically, she could have got lined up in her own stupidity. Because there's so many different ways to look at this situation. Either way, she lost out. And she jerked herself. So now she has to hustle backwards, as it's called. Because she's in the hole. Whether she like it or not. And I'm pretty sure with some people, she might have lost some credibility. But one thing I will say, most of the people that rock with Tasha K do not rock with Cardi B anyway. So that's how that worked. Cardi B already had a lot of haters. A lot of people don't like her for different reasons. I don't care about her. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate her, but I don't care about her neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling her when she was talking about how she was putting stuff in people's drinks on that Bill Cosby behavior, and she ain't getting in trouble for that. So I ain't forget that. You know what I'm saying? Remember they were saying they was gonna start a Me Too movement on Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no dudes pop out, so they got swept under the rug. Ain't no dudes want to line up in court for Cardi. That's what happened. Well, that's a fact. We're gonna look at this right here. She said, I love how no one really had a dog in this fight. Both women are shady, but it is what it is. Exactly. That's how I look at it. They both shady. They both shady. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. You see? Except for me, it's just a New York thing. What you mean by that? Clarify that if you can. When you say you mean it's a New York thing. As far as New York people taking up to a defense, or do you feel offended because you from New York? You know what I'm saying? Give me some clarity on that. Let me see. What she say? Tasha get it back. Yeah, she'll get it back. She'll hustle. She'll get it back. That's a fact. Okay, she said Rondell said we're gonna see how that case with Jade and Cardi B gonna go for what happened in that club. Oh, you right here in New York. You right when Cardi B spazzed out. Yeah, you right. Yeah. Yup. See, I didn't even know that was still going down. Yeah, that was messy right there too. That was very messy. That was very messy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cardi is not perfect. It's just that look, every situation got to get dealt with accordingly. That's how it works. She might be getting her bag up in this situation because she knows she got to pay out in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's a dirty game. It's all dirty. That's a fact. We got to see what's going on. That's what's going on, man. Let me see. Tasha K, fake pay for funerals for the victims in the city. Or did you mean Cardi B? Yeah, she got to be embarrassed. Hold up. I see something right here. Somebody said. Anyway, let me read this part right here. What Rondell said right here. She said, the Illuminati wouldn't have any opportunity to shake down your pockets if you had just hit the brakes. That's a fact, man. If she would have just hit the brakes, she would have drove herself off the cliff. That's a fact. That's my whole point, man. Don't put it on Illuminati, man. Everything ain't the Illuminati, man. People got to stop saying that, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you do your own stupidity, man. You jack yourself up, man. Everything ain't got nothing to do with no damn Illuminati, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, man. She ain't know when to pump the brakes, man. She was going too hard, man. That's the whole thing. This whole thing is about her saying the girl had herpes and just going too hard. Because even if she did have herpes, you supposed to still chilled out. You just went too hard because you seen that ching-ching. You know what I'm saying? That money was lighting up. It is what it is. Word. You see? Yeah, man. I'm gonna rock again, man. I told you I'm gonna keep it lit, man. Yeah, I'm just making sure. I was just trying to see more of y'all opinion. You know what I'm saying? A lot of out of towners be trying to run down on the industry, and lobbyist is going on in my city. All right, I think you chopped it up a little bit, but nah, I feel you though. I feel you. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I feel you. A lot of people in New York ain't going for that. They're gonna ride with Cardi regardless. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Especially the Bronx. They're gonna ride with him. But Cardi still ain't right for date raping dudes. She ain't right for that. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. She said out her own mouth though, so I don't know. She got on Vlad and was telling on herself. Anyway, she was about to have a breakdown when they was coming at her over that. That was funny though when they was calling her Pill Cosby too. But nah, I guess that's it. What up, John Beckham? Salute. I guess that's really it. Hold on, let me see what Queen of Detroit said. Tasha said they don't scare her. That's why she took it to the door. Ain't nobody scared of them. I heard her talking that smack. She don't gotta be scared of them, but she gotta pay them. I tell you that much. She don't gotta be. She ain't supposed to be scared of them. But I'm gonna be real though. The show must go on, so it is what it is, man. Her show gonna keep going on. It's just who's next? Who's next? Somebody'll be next. Somebody'll be next. Trust and believe that. Because you gotta remember, man, her whole operation don't work unless she got some tea. She gotta have some dirt on somebody. That operation don't work. It's only gonna go but so far. But she gonna have to switch her whole style up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. What up, Juice? Man, Tasha K basically tried to say she felt like the machine was against her. She felt like, you know, they coming for her because she stands against prostitution and drug use for young girls. And then she might be right on some of that. She might be right. I've seen her talking to a lot of victims of certain things, sexual crimes. I'm going to give her a percentage of that. I'm not going to take that from her. I did see times when she did stand up and do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Just that in this particular situation, she went too far. That's it. I'm not saying Tasha K is a bad person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she fouled. In this situation, she just went too hard and she was kind of foul. But as a human, I'm not saying she wicked or nothing like that. It's just that you can't always have it your way. You know what I'm saying? You can't always have it both ways. And when you say certain things out your mouth and you do certain things, it's a price to pay. That's just it. Some people going to pay with their fists upside your head. Some people might pay, you know what I'm saying, with a couple of shots at you. And some people going to take you to court. That's the American way. Word. But that's where we at with this right here. What's that, bro? Bro said, can I chop it up? Holla. Other than that, I think that might be a dead issue. But like I say, people gonna go on about it, you know, this week. We're gonna hear many different opinions, many different point of views. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. But all I'm saying is she gotta pay that money, man. Ain't no way around it. She said she's gonna take it to the Supreme Court. She gonna keep fighting. It is what it is, man. She might as well just let it go. That's what I think, bro. Just let it go. I know you ain't trying to pay that money, but you violated. Kick up. Because when you was eating, you was getting that money. You wasn't crying then. It was funny. It was a joke. So now, hey, it is what it is. We don't want to hear no pro-blackness right now. Go back to slandering. That's what we want. We want to hear slandering. We love Tasha K for slandering and bringing the tea. That's what she do. That's her brand. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's what the people want to hear. They don't want to hear black power. All right. So anyway, man, that's basically it. It's a wrap, man. Ain't too much going on. I told y'all about the dude in the gym. He wanted to be I don't know who he thought he was because he tried to put his hands on. It was three of these dudes. 3 dudes. He tried to put his hands on one of them. He called himself pushing him out the gym. And for those that just pulled up, this happened in Texas where the security guard got beat to death And they said it's a video of it. And I'm going to try to find a video. And when I find it, I'm putting it in the description box, because they said they beat this man bloody. Beat him to death. He is not here no more. All because, you know, they said these three men was walking out peace and quietly. They was walking out, minding their business. He told them to get up out of there. They said, all right, we out. They was leaving calmly, but he tried to be extra and try to push him a little bit out. He tried to push him out a little faster. Y'all know how they do. Like in the club when you leaving, they want to speed up the process. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He tried to speed it up a little bit, and they hauled off on this man. They beat the brakes off of him. Know what I'm saying? All I seen was a picture of that man with a Dallas Cowboy hat on. I seen his picture, how he looked, you know what I'm saying? But I see he was a Cowboy fan too. Either way, these three individuals, they literally beat blood out of him. I guess because he thought he worked at the gym. He thought he pumped that weight. He pumped that iron. You know, some dudes that stay in that gym, they got that complex, like they can beat anybody. They always want to fight, put their hands on people. But these three individuals beat him bloody. And another thing I'm going to say, I said this before, just because you go in the gym and pump a lot of weights, some people like to just lift light nickel plates and fire on you. You know what I'm saying? You like to work out, some people like to let shots go. That's how that works. So just because you work out in the gym, it don't mean you can go around putting your hands on people and think you're going to fight everybody. Because this ain't the 80s and it ain't the 90s neither. People will fight you if they feel like it or if they have to. But ain't nobody about to fight you and you live in the gym 7 days a week, pumping iron, looking for a fight. That's why a lot of those dudes be the ones that get done dirty, because they think because they be in that gym pumping that iron and they getting brolic, they be waiting for a fight. I'm waiting for somebody to say something wrong to me. I'm waiting to violate. I'm waiting to fight. Let somebody say something crazy to me, I'm gonna knock them out. I know. I got a couple homeboys like that. I know these dudes. They be in that gym and some of them be looking for smoke. They want to fight. But my point is this: when you got that attitude like old boy in Texas, he pushed the wrong dudes out of there and they beat him to death. The same way in the street, you think you're going to go around fighting everybody, putting your hands on people, swinging on dudes. All they're going to do is lift up a light handgun and fire on you. That's it. They're going to deflate the muscles. You're going to be in the ground. You're going to be deflated. You ain't going to look the same in the box. You're going to look smaller. But you were spending all that time in the gym. Trying to tell y'all something. Just because you're in the gym don't mean you could just go around beating on people. Don't mean you could just be putting your hands on people because you're a physical person. That's all I'm saying. I ain't knocking nobody what they do. Just don't have a complex in your brain that you can beat everybody just because you can lift 500 pounds. That's all I'm saying. But this individual in Texas, he got beat bloody, and he is now resting in peace. That's it for him. Another thing I spoke about the boy Slim Jimmy from Ray Schumer, and how he put his hands on his woman and he pulled her braids out of scalp and threw the phone over the balcony because she alleged that he was following a chick on Twitter and he was trying to meet up with her at a bar. And he also said he was going to the gym. A lot of trouble happened at them gyms now. You see what I'm saying? And I feel sorry for you dudes. I'm going to keep it real. I feel sorry for you dudes. They got to say you going to the gym just so you can get out the house. Feel sorry for you brothers, man. Because obviously Slim Jimmy tried to pull that stunt and it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say that, because he got super hyped, he got super upset, and he was not trying to let her get that phone. And, you know, y'all got to understand that some women do have them certain instincts where they already know certain things, man. I'm just keeping it real. They got them instincts. They got them intuitions, man. Intuition, whatever you want to say. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Because Slim Jimmy tried to bust a move and she was on his neck to the point where he got out of character and had to pull her hair out. You know, he pulled the hair out of her scalp when she was going, you know, she was going to pick the baby up or whatever. And he threw the phone off the balcony. All because he said he was going to the gym. But she said, nah, nigga, you going to the club. You going to the bar. You trying to meet up with Shorty. I know what you trying to do. You trying to meet up with that bitch. That's what she said. And he lost his mind because now he's been charged. And we're going to see what happened to Slim Jimmy. But like I said, man, a lot of you dudes, y'all better stop using that lame-ass gym excuse. That shit ain't going to work no more. You know what I'm saying? Because one day you're going to say you're going to the gym and shorty going to pull up at the gym and you ain't going to be there. And you're going to have a problem. That's all I'm going to tell you, man. Oh, man. I'm about to get up out of here in a minute. I'm about to run through this chat one more time. This is one of them days. This is going to be a long day. Yeah, a lot of dudes, they game don't be as tight as they think. A lot of dudes they be slipping and they pimping, man. That's why they always getting caught. That's why they always in a domestic violence situation. Some of you dudes ain't supposed to be cheating. You're supposed to just stay where you at and chill out, man. You're supposed to play your position, man. Yo, Rondell, you terrible, man. You terrible. You talking about they be fat as fuck going to the gym. Getting they cheat on, huh? Cheating their ass off. It's sad. You a problem, man. She said steroids. Queen of Attraction said steroids. Steroids, y'all. Hey, they said the steroids make their thing shrivel up, man. They said make a man thing shrivel up, man. They get too much of them steroids. I don't be knowing. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. He said, I get it. He says, I also believe in personal space. Don't invade my space because there will be a reaction. That's a fact. Yeah, people don't like people in their space, man. Everybody need their space. Don't matter. Yeah, everybody need their space, man. That's called being a human being, man. Because if not, you're going to get real aggravated with somebody always up in your space, man. Especially in this pandemic. We're going to see plenty of fights because people too close to people in the store. People want to fight. Y'all know how that go. But definitely, though, I guess that's it right there, y'all. We done, you know what I'm saying? We done got into the stuff. We done talked about it. I got to see some of y'all opinion, how y'all think. But basically, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? I also told y'all about old boy in the Bronx that got into that car accident. He hit a man. And the man, he didn't want to pull over and say, let me see your insurance. That man threw some shots at him. And that was a real accident that happened. So rest in peace to that boy named Joseph, because he shouldn't have been speeding like that on that highway. Don't hit nobody, and you don't have to worry about nobody hitting you back, even in an accident. You know what I'm saying? He said Jimmy a cuddler. Yeah, Jimmy was in there. He was in the house cuddling with his baby moms, and he tried to sneak out. Oh man, I don't see how these people still get in trouble, man. But anyway, man, salute to y'all, man. Thanks for the support. Thanks for pulling up, man. It's the Fun of Fame live episode 92. And I told y'all what happened with Tasha K. Now, did she jack her name from Cardi B? Because her name is Tasha K. Either way, she got to pay that bread. Either way, Cardi B has gotten free promotion, free money, and she probably about to drop an album because her and Kanye West is collaborating as we speak. So everybody can use this as a lesson on how one person's trash could be another person's treasure, aka a come up. So watch your mouth and watch what you say. With that note, y'all have a nice day. I'm about to be up out of here. One.